live stream. I'm Lucy, in case you haven't watched us before, and I am here with my buddy Chris.
What up?
Later on, though, we've got two really, really special guests. We've got Ivana and we've got Tim, who are from CCC Church in Clitheroe. They're going to be doing some talking with us later on, so we'll catch up with them later. It's going to be great to have them on. It's really good. How have you all been doing? It's been great just seeing in the comments your favourite chocolate. So we've got cookies, Mars bar, dairy milk. Don't know who put that one on. Chris, what's yours?
I'm going to go
chocolate?
with Malteser. We were having this discussion throughout the week, though, weren't we? Firstly, it feels really awkward without the background music. I need to get some... There we go. Okay. We like to have a bit of atmosphere on the stream. Yeah, so we were talking about this throughout the whole week, weren't we? In preparation for a new segment we have tonight. So, yeah, we talked about a lot. There's Lindt. Have any of you guys had Lindt? The Lindt chocolates? The Swiss chocolate balls. Let us know in the comments. They've got a load of flavors now for that, haven't they?
They have. I really like the milk chocolate and the white chocolate. Is there a milk chocolate?
Yeah, I think there is a dark chocolate.
Yeah, I don't like the dark chocolate because it's a bit healthy, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like that one. But you know what's really good to do with Lindt chocolates?
Go on.
You take them and you cover them in additional chocolate, and then you take about 6 of them, then you take about 30 Brussels sprouts and you cover them in chocolate so they look identical to the Lindt.
That's
and then
very
you play
malicious.
A little game I like to call Brussels roulette. And you have to try and find the Lindt chocolates amongst the raw Brussels sprouts.
That would just induce trauma. That would just be mad.
Be a RVY Christmas thing, I think.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the Christmas. Was it the Christmas one where we did the? I almost called it the baked bean roulette, but we didn't eat baked beans. It was a jelly.
Awful. Why are we talking about it? It scarred us emotionally for life.
Yeah, so let's not talk about that. All right, well, let's see how have your week's been. Brennan's been telling us about his. He had a half day today, so awesome. Oh yeah, you guys have broken up for the Easter holidays now, right?
Yeah. You do that. You know, you work in schools, work and stuff. You get Easter holidays off. It's great.
Yeah, I mean that's beautiful. I wish we would have that in the adult life, but it doesn't happen in the adult life. So make the most of it. But yeah. So we got crunchy, we got twirls. Yeah, I agree. Twirls are best.
I don't think Brennan liked the Brussels sprout Lindt chocolate game.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I'm assuming
it's disgusting.
If we just picture, like, when you unwrap a Lindt, it's meant to be pure delight, and then if you've got a sprout intruder impersonating as a Swiss finesse chocolate, it's just not a good situation. That's just not happy for anybody. Alright, yeah, so people have been saying, yeah, good week, and yes, it's the Easter break right now, so that is awesome. We hope you guys enjoyed that. The weather has been really weird today as well. I mean, we'll hear from Ivana, like, she hates English weather, but it was so weird today. It was sunny, and then there was hail. Like, if you live in Texas, I've heard that in Texas, they have 4 seasons in one day. Like, that's just how crazy the weather changes. It goes from summer to winter to autumn to spring to summer again. So, yeah, so there we go. So, Clitheroe is the new Texas. Lucy just messaged me on Facebook, so I'll just reply to her. There we go. Yeah, the stream's still good, Lucy. The stream is still good.
Yeah, it was just me then. Just me.
There we go. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Brennan is becoming a true engineer, making electronic masks. You'll have to talk to Tim Douglas. Tim's an engineer. So there we go. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, we've got plenty of stuff in store tonight. A lot of fun. And yeah, we'll be talking to Tim and Ivana because they're awesome people. They're the youth workers at CCC. I grew up with Tim, actually. We were little sprouts running around in church, crawling under chairs, doing all that shindig. But yeah, there we go. I mean, not relevant information to you guys at all, but I've known Tim and Ivana for a long time. So we'll be talking to them soon. We've got a cool video. We were going to have a video highlight video, a gaming highlight video even. But it turns out getting footage off the Xbox is pretty hard. So we'll be putting up on our social media some of the gaming highlights because the gaming has actually been pretty fun. I've had a lot of fun on it.
So good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed our last gaming session with the egg hunt in the Nether on Minecraft.
That was mad. It was funny, it just shows you on survival modes, the Nether can be a scary place, especially with all the new biomes in. But that was an amazing challenge. So we'll be definitely back with Minecraft, doing all that fun stuff. And I just want to give a shout out to Lucy and her daughter for giving us a beautiful sea lantern path from the spawn point to our base. I mean, it's beautiful.
It looks so nice.
It did look so much nicer.
And it saved so much time when people's beds got destroyed and they respawned back at the village. We didn't have to send anyone out to go find them.
Exactly, yeah. Some gamers, for some reason, decided to start breaking up the beds for no reason. It's like, where's my spawn gone? Oh, I don't know, someone just broke it. But there we go. Yeah.
As it happens, yeah.
It just happened. What a shame. But yeah, so gamers in the chat, everyone's saying that Minecraft is fun. So we have some more updates later tonight at the end. We'll be talking about what's coming up soon in the life of RVY Gaming, and just in the life of RVY in general. The school is back. Obviously, we'll be talking a bit about that. But yeah, with school being back, that means some new stuff with RVY could start happening soon. So that'll be cool. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. I don't think there's anything else to mention right now. I don't know. Is there anything else, Lucy?
I just hope that from our last gaming evening, I hope all the gamers did actually empty their inventories.
Oh yeah.
Of all the Nether gear we gave them. I think that's really important.
I agree.
Just want to. If they've still got any, I think they need to be honest.
Yes, I agree. If we
and let us know.
Yeah, if we even smell a netherite pickaxe, Lord help me, I will find you and I'll make you lose your inventory because you can't just keep a netherite pickaxe when everyone's on iron still. But anyway, if you're not a gamer and you're watching right now and you're thinking these guys are total nerds, you're right, we are, but we're not all just about gaming. We've got plenty of stuff going on, so I think we should move on to the... Okay, people are just saying right now, they're telling us in the comments they've kept the netherite pickaxes. Shocking.
Oh wait, hold on.
Shame on you. Oh, you died. Okay, well that's fine. You lost.
Yeah, Brennan just needed to correct that. He didn't keep it, he died. It's an unfortunate typo, or at least... He's pretending it's an unfortunate typo, and in reality,
that was it. He was gloating there, and then he heard what I do, and he's like, "Oh no, typo." Saved by the typo. Anyway, all right. Well, let's let's get going to our next segment. This is a new segment. If you've been watching our live streams before, we've got plenty of fun stuff. It's mainly us doing ridiculous stuff for your entertainment. Like the first thing we did was a very emotionally scarring jelly bean challenge. I will not say anymore. Lucy got me eating custom pizzas blindfolded, and
that was the best.
It was pretty. It was a mix of tasty, interesting, and just weird. I mean, it's just a very strange position to be in. But then again, the challenge includes foods tonight, so I think a good challenge always includes food. But before we get going, I want to ask you guys a question. Let us know in the chat. What is your favorite Easter egg? Someone just replied pizza. That is not an Easter egg. Can you imagine? I like a margarita Easter egg, please. Yeah, let us know in the comments what's your favorite Easter egg flavor, type of chocolate, because of bounty from Ivana. We'll be seeing them guys. We'll be seeing those guys really soon. Get my English back together.
Try.
Oh, yeah. Did Crunchy release an Easter egg? I think they did. Yeah, I think I saw that. So, that sounds very interesting. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
With Crunchy bits in the actual... Wow, Crunchy has gone next level with their Easter egg.
That does sound really good. What I really want is, you know, the Marvelous Creations popping candy. I don't understand why they haven't made that into an actual egg. Why you just get a dairy milk egg with the bars. I just think that is a wasted opportunity. I would buy that in various sizes and eat it all as a go happily.
Yeah, that sounds phenomenal. Brennan's just a outright school superhero. He got an Easter egg for most house points. Man, well done. Ivana's telling us they just released those eggs, so I need to get on that straight away. Good stuff, Brennan. We got cream egg. I think Kinder or Twix. They're pretty good contenders. Steph likes buttons. Emily likes Gary. Oh, very good suggestions from the Pele clan. So yeah, that's a very, very good suggestion.
There's so many, isn't there? There was another one I saw today. I can't remember which one it was. Because you know how you just walk past the Easter eggs and you kind of just have a moment.
Yeah, you do.
Sort of, you just look at them like, I just want all of them. There were some really, really good looking ones in Tesco. Obviously, other supermarkets are available. But that was just where I was. They looked pretty good.
Yeah, I saw. I don't know. I mean, are we classing Terry's chocolate oranges as an Easter thing? Because they seem to just be around most of the year. But
I think they're more Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I just eat them anyway, but.
Agreed. There isn't a wrong time for chocolate. That is the quote for tonight. There's not a wrong time for chocolate. But yeah.
Take that away.
The church leader at CCC, he told me that Lids will have their Terry chocolate oranges back for like 80p, I think, for a Terry chocolate orange, which is a very good deal.
That is a really good deal.
I mean, we didn't expect the stream to turn into a financial advice program for Easter eggs.
But there we go.
There we go.
We do all sorts at RVY.
That's it. Who knows? All right. Well, that was our very smooth, beautiful segue to our new segment. I'll throw up the little thing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Scrambled. So I hope you like the Easter egg on the screen there. I had so much fun making that. I don't know why, it just made me laugh when I was putting it together. So yeah, Scrambled. Lucy, would you like to explain this game whilst I gather the materials for this segment?
Yeah. So what we've decided to do with some leftover cream eggs, there's something wrong with them. They're just, we didn't need these 12.
They're not fresh?
They're not freshly laid today. No, they have been in my office.
We have to speak to the Cadbury chickens about that. That's not acceptable.
If I had a chicken here to lay them, obviously I'd got you fresh ones. So the challenge is we both have 6 cream eggs and we have 1 minute to see if we can eat all 6 or whoever eats the most out of the 6. Yeah. Now you're particularly worried about this one, aren't you, Chris?
I'm just okay, guys, as you become adults, you'll realize your body doesn't stay perfect forever. When I was young, and that just sounds weird to say anyway, parents, if you're watching and you just heard me say when I was young, don't give me any grief. But when I was younger, I used to eat so much chocolate, and then there just seemed to be a moment where my teeth started hurting. So, I mean, I brushed my teeth, but it was just a moment where I just can't have loads in one go. So I potentially have a weakness in this challenge, but Lucy, you seem very, very confident about this challenge.
I do have the same age-related issue with sweet food, particularly fondant, which obviously cream eggs are basically just fondant, aren't they? But I am not afraid because you appear to be more afraid than I am. So I believe I will win.
Wow. Okay. So this is That made it very personal. Just calling out my fear like that. But
It's okay. I just want everyone to know, that we can support you then, Chris.
Well,
there is nothing to be ashamed of.
Thank you. Well, I mean, speaking of support, I've already got some fans in the in the chat rooting for me. So thanks very much, Tian. Ollie Pele or one of his kids masquerading as the dad. I said literally a solid dark chocolate egg. I don't know what that's in relation to, but can you imagine if that was the challenge, to eat a solid chocolate egg in 1 minute?
That would be really hard. How big's the egg?
Very true. If it was this size, okay.
You can't put them on the floor just to get out of eating them.
I just lost an egg. So on that unfortunate, helpful situation, just make it 5. Just make it 5. Otherwise, it's not fair.
Make it 5?
Yeah, because I just lost one. I mean, I can't be bothered to stand up and go get the egg. I am not about that life.
Chris, now you have a history of doing the people watching, doing them not what you're telling them you're going to do. Because
I promise on God's green earth, I did not plan any excuse right there. That was a unplanned, uncoordinated mishap of the hand. So don't give me any grief for that. Let's just go with 5 eggs. What's the problem? All right. Well, we've got some dramatic music.
Well, obviously, if I eat 6 and you only eat 5, I still win.
Wait, what?
If you're saying you've only got 5 because you dropped one, I still have 6. So if I eat 6 and you eat 5, I still win.
I mean, in reality, what normal, capable human being can eat 5 of these in a minute?
We're going to find out, aren't we?
Very true. All right, well, cue the very dramatic music. We've got a timer on the screen. Firstly, I'm gonna take myself off screen and put on the Douglases, just so you guys are prepared. So, just so you know, these guys are gonna commentate. All right, you guys are on. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Tim and Ivana. Tim, you're kind of off the screen a little bit, so if we tilt it towards you, I'll do that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Is this better?
That's better. That's beautiful. All right. So
we're going to be shouting some abuse at Chris while he eats these eggs.
Yes.
But okay, so I've got the fans in the comments, and Lucy's just recruiting some bullies in the youth workers. But yeah, so we got some dramatic music. These guys are going to not be on screen, but they're going to commentate on our eating skills, if that's a thing. This is going to be the weirdest mukbang on YouTube, but there we go. Okay, so we've got some dramatic music. I'll give us a countdown, and I'll say stop when the timer stops. You guys can see it on the screen, so you know I'm not going to be playing around. Let us know in the comments if you're ready.
I'm way ready.
You're way ready. You're planning your strategic entry onto that cream egg, aren't you?
I'm ready. This egg is ready to go.
Does the time include unwrapping the cream eggs?
Yes, it does. I mean, yeah, that's gonna take like 59 seconds, isn't it? All right. Well, let's get the dramatic music going, because this is a really dramatic challenge, so it needs unnecessarily dramatic music.
Obviously.
Okay, we just have to wait for it to pick up. Don't worry. It's I'm loving the vibes going on right now from the Douglases. These guys know how to party. All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh!
Go!
And they're off.
It's Chris in the lead. I think Chris is in the lead.
Stop when we reached a minute. Now, what he didn't realise is probably going to still have a mouthful of cream egg, which is going to make it really difficult to say stop.
Come on, Lucy.
You can't bite the egg in half. You've got to put the full thing.
Shove the full egg in your mouth. What are you doing? Amateurs, honestly.
Now, before this, we practiced just quickly. Well, I did. Yeah. And it took me about 15 seconds to get through a cream egg.
But you had already pre-unwrapped that.
Ah, yes.
You had pre-unwrapped it.
So a minute for 5, 6.
It's like Chubby Bunnies, but with cream eggs.
chubby Easter bunnies.
Stop! One minute off.
Oh. Who? Right, let's find out who's in the lead.
I ate 2.5.
I ate 2, and the third was right in my hand. So
Oh,
Hey.
Lucy! Woo!
all right.
What
Well,
can I say? 1. Shush.
fans in the comments, I apologise for my poor behaviour. As I thought, three of my teeth started playing up immediately. Just sugar overload. Lucy has a dog. I don't know. That's not on the script, but there we go.
You can't believe how badly you did.
Oh,
You
good
actually-
grief. Either way, I'm sorry for letting you all down, but I'm not. I care about my teeth more than I care about my reputation. That was the fastest I've ever eaten cream eggs in my life. But I've got some cream eggs spare. How many? You have 2.5. Are you willing
I've
to
got-
give your half cream egg away?
No, I've eaten it. I've got 3 left.
Oh, you've eaten it. All right. Well, now we have some snacks for the rest of the stream.
Please.
I need to get rid of this unnecessarily dramatic music just because it's I think it's just confusing people now. But there we go. I hope that was entertaining. That was the cream egg slows your jaw down. I don't know about how was your experience of that, Lucy?
It was really hard because they're actually not that big. That should be a 1 mouthful amount of food, shouldn't it really? But in reality, you can't actually move your jaw.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to bring the commentators on screen. I'll take myself off. And then if you have any particular comments for both of the competitors today, there you are. All right, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts about that?
Competition, wasn't it?
It was. Chris
Other-
kind of took the lead to start with.
It was an early sprint, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Lucy,
Had the endurance.
had the endurance.
Another sports commentatory type term that we
Absolutely.
definitely know.
Beautiful. All right, so do you think there's any hope in the Olympics for this?
I mean, I'd love to see it become an Olympic sport. Who wouldn't?
Who would have?
That-
Yeah.
Where is the next Olympics, speaking of?
Is it not Tokyo?
Wasn't that? I don't know.
That I think.
Does
it
anyone
got
in the
Tokyo.
comments know when the next? Well, we've got some dads and some parents in general in the chat. So if you know where the next Olympics is, oh gosh, I can feel the sugar affecting even my brain now. I'm just struggling to speak. This was a brilliant idea. Good grief.
Google says it's the 2024 Olympics are in Paris.
Oh, oui. So there we go. J'ai de la manger la crème aigre. Something like that. That's
Very
the
nice.
French I know. All right, well there we go. We might see you in 2024 in the Olympics for the
The women's cream egg eating competition.
That's it. Oh, well, there we go. So we've said some random stuff, but we've come up with a pretty decent world plan. Great job, team.
Yeah.
Good. Well done, guys.
There we go. All right, no, people are saying it's not in Paris. Well, we can disagree.
Huh?
That's okay. All right. Well, we're going to go now to Let's Talk. So let's see what it's like with all 3 of us on the screen. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, all 3 of us on the screen. Look at that. And Tim's eyebrows. All right, so...
I can do the ears as well.
Oh yeah, it's
I don't
freaky.
think they'll want to
It's
see
freaky
that.
how much control you have over those ears, man.
Misspent youth, I think they call it.
Oh, funny. Well, we are now in our Let's Chat segment. So, people in the comments, this is a conversation. It's not just about us talking about random stuff. We want to hear your thoughts as well. But obviously, we are days away from Easter. Easter 2021. Can you? We are a quarter of the way through the year already, pretty much. It's
I
mad.
can't believe it.
It's mad. I mean,
I'll say-
I think for this year, it's great that we're moving so quickly. The faster we can get out of lockdown and the pandemic moving on, the better.
Yeah.
Oh, we have some wisdom in the chat. That was good wisdom. So yeah, Tokyo was meant to be in 2020, but COVID stopped it, so it's been delayed to this year.
Yeah.
So we are in Tokyo, ladies and gentlemen.
LA, knowing the biz.
We better go to the right country, otherwise we'll just be in Paris eating cream eggs.
I mean, that just proves how unreliable Wikipedia is, doesn't it?
True. I mean, I'm sure someone just edited it minutes ago before this revenue stream.
Yeah, let's blame it on that. Save some dignity.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, yeah. So it's around Easter. So, firstly, we want to talk about egg hunts. So Douglas says, when was the last time you went on an egg hunt?
We actually do an egg hunt every single year.
Really?
So 2019 was the last time we could meet up.
Yeah, 2019 would have been this one. Tim's auntie always plans an egg hunt in the garden, so we all pretend to be about 7 and run round trying to get all the Easter eggs and little bunnies and stuff.
Oh.
So
whilst wearing cute little ears. And
yes,
nice.
these are my little Easter ears.
Are they part of the mandatory outfits? Like, to play this game, you have to wear the ears?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Can't do a hunt without ears.
It's the rules.
It's the rules.
That's it. Lucy, how about you? When was your last egg hunt? Let us know in the comments as well. When was your last egg hunt, guys, in the chat? Go on, Lucy, sorry.
I don't actually remember. How sad is that?
Aww.
No, it's really sad, isn't it? I think it was at a friend's house, possibly. I'm not sure. I'm just really sad. I don't go on egg hunts.
Okay.
But I do have one coming up. Well, no, I don't. But my daughter has one coming up.
Oh, shame.
But I was going to be there, but I can't. Coming up on Tuesday at church, so that's good.
Okay, nice.
You can experience what I didn't experience.
Yeah.
In my child.
That's it. I mean, everyone becomes an adult eventually, but you don't have to grow up. That's a good principle for life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this counts as an egg hunt, but my boss gave me a Easter egg, but he told me it was at the other end of the office, so I had to walk across the office. That counts as my latest egg hunt. Yeah, let us know in the chat when was your last. Okay, 2018. So yeah, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, my grandparents had a. Go on, Tim.
If I actually did do an Easter egg hunt last year, we got a care package delivered of Easter eggs that I hid around the house.
Oh yes, yeah. I remember.
That was amazing.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Although it was like on top of cupboards and stuff, which I could not reach, so it was kind of pointless.
I'm about 2 inches taller than Ivana is, and I absolutely love to rub
Basically, you're both just jumping around in the kitchen.
Yeah, trying to find Easter eggs.
Oh. Well, all right. So we've already talked about favorites Easter eggs. So we had Ivana. You mentioned the crunchy egg, right?
Yes. I really want one of those this year.
It
looks so. It's like crunchy bits in the actual egg, like it's just a plain bog standard egg. It's going to be amazing.
Like it should do if it's claiming to be a crunchy Easter egg.
Like
exactly.
There should be like Snicker pieces in the egg.
That sounds so good. Just that. Let's make it happen.
We should.
I agree. Yeah.
Do you reckon they could do a full-sized egg, but like a lint? Were you saying that before, or have I made that up?
That would be amazing.
I think I have seen lint Easter eggs before. I think I even so you've got the egg, and then inside the egg is like 12 lint chocolates. That's a pretty great deal in one egg. It's more expensive, but it comes from Switzerland, I guess. So, wait, is lint Swiss, or am I just getting this wrong for like 38 minutes?
No, I think the adverts on the telly, they go on about how Swiss it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah. Okay, yeah. So we had a lot of suggestions in the live chat, actually. We had 12, cream egg, dairy milk, galaxy, solid dark. Okay, there we go. Now that comment makes sense. We had Burton's galaxy caramel, solid dark chocolate egg. I mean, good luck trying to eat that. I mean, surely you need like a pickaxe just to like even get into that thing. All right. Well, this is kind of a burning question as well. We've done burning questions before on the stream, but Lisa made a very good point when we were planning this stream. Why does the Easter Bunny bring eggs? Can we unpack this a little bit? Because there's a very weird story going on there. I mean, did the bunny steal from chickens?
That would have been my guess.
That seems like the next Disney movie, doesn't it?
Yeah. Origins of the Easter Bunny.
Ooh.
I mean, if you want to get a bit theological and serious for a second, let's just blame it on the pagans and be done with it.
Alright, okay, so the pagan bunny stole from the pagan Easter chickens. Easter chickens. Anyway.
Pagan tradition.
Well, Disney, if you're watching, there's a lot of great material here to work with.
There really is.
Do you guys have any thoughts in the comments? We'll keep going through the questions, but let us know in the comments what your theory is. Go on, Lucy.
I wondered if, I was thinking about this today with Helen when we were in the office, and we wondered if actually what happened, now I'm not saying this did happen, I'm not saying this is not heretical, but maybe there was a bunny that laid a basket of chocolate eggs outside the tomb for Jesus to eat. He was hungry. I don't know. It was just we couldn't work out why a bunny bringing eggs had actually anything to do with Jesus, other than possibly he delivered chocolate eggs for Jesus to eat because he was hungry, or actual eggs, maybe. You know.
Maybe.
The raven delivering food to Elijah.
Yeah.
No. Why not a bunny? Why not eggs? But obviously, the Bible doesn't say that, and it's probably completely wrong.
Yeah.
Going on.
There is a bit of logic to the idea, though. I mean, same with Lazarus. Lazarus had been dead for, was it 3 days, 4 days? Surely, I mean, that's 4 days without food. So obviously, I guess
you'd snacky, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
the Bible doesn't say it did happen, but it also doesn't say that it didn't happen.
Exactly.
Which opens a whole lot of theological debate, so let's backtrack on that.
Yeah, moving quickly on.
Yeah.
Moving away from bunnies and back to eggs. Whichever order they came in. That's not even the same thing. What came first, the chicken, the egg, or the Easter bunny? But how many eggs have you had in 1 year? Like Easter eggs, to clarify, not just like I bought 12 medium free-range eggs. How many Easter eggs? What was your biggest year? Let us know in the chat as well, guys. How many eggs have you ever received in 1 year? Lucy, what have you had?
Well, obviously, I had quite a sad childhood. So we got like one from my mum.
Oh.
And genuinely, she used to pick us up from school when she bought them, and she used to sing this little song. She'd go, "Easter eggs on the piano," and we would sing it the whole way home. And then we'd get home, and then on the piano would be our Easter egg each. And then probably, I mean, as an adult, I'd get one. So unless I go and buy myself extras in the sale. But yeah, so I'm sad. And
well, you say that, but you had a song. I mean, can you? I never had a song. My dad just said Easter egg, and that was it.
Yeah, definitely. I think I can't. I think
does it do individual mini eggs count?
No, you can't count.
Nice try.
Because in that case, it's about 300 in the past week, isn't it, between us?
Yeah, we've eaten so many mini eggs. We love mini eggs.
It's the time of the year.
It is the time of the year. You can't not grab that bag of mini eggs on the shelf.
Like in a few months, we make hay while the sun shines, so now it's eat eggs while the shops have them.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be rude, they've gone to all that effort to put them out on the stand. They thought the price we'd be willing to pay for the most extortionately priced sugar chocolate eggs. And it would just be rude, when they've just left them so conveniently at the door.
Exactly.
You just pass them by.
Hit different. They hit different, mini eggs. It's not the same as a Smartie. It's different. They hit different.
It hits different. Well, guys, I've just put a comment on the stream. So let's go on the stream and just see how many eggs this person has had in 1 year.
198.
Has he though? Has he?
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation. You're gonna have to explain yourself there, mate. How did you get? I think when I was a kid, the most I ever got was 12, maybe 12, probably less. Like, I mean, when you've got when you've got friends, awkward, and uncles, aunts, grandparents, you know, family, yeah, you can easily get up to like 6 or so. But yeah, 198. How could you possibly in 1 week? All right. This is the guy who still has the netherite pickaxe, so you know.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, is he actually just counting all the eggs he found in the Nether?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Actually, he's added his nether eggs, hasn't he? I see what you're doing. So yeah, Brendan, how many Easter eggs have you had? Like the most you've ever had in one go? And school, home, grams. Nether. Okay, so yeah, you built up 298. Fair enough. All right. Lucy, you mentioned something about the Easter tree, right? Do you want to ask this one?
Have you not seen them? Oh, maybe not, because Tesco here is pointless. But in Hastings, in the land of plenty, we had a massive Tesco, and a few years ago they brought out in the seasonal aisle an Easter tree. I kid you not. So, and it was just like a little tiny one. Didn't look like a Christmas tree. But they had the little tree, and then there was actual decorations that you bought separately, and like ring piped tinsel and lights. And then the idea was that you decorated it like a Christmas tree. And I just said, that's too much.
Yeah.
No, stop it. It's bad enough all the chocolate. You can't do this to us. So I can't imagine that the Tesco here would have sold that, because sometimes they don't sell essential things. But the Tesco in Hastings, it did sell everything, and that is where I saw it. But I have also seen it in other supermarkets as well, and in other shops. Again, in Hastings, in the land of plenty, where they just have big shops that sell the most random stuff. But I just thought, has anyone else seen an Easter tree?
I've heard of the concept of it, of people putting like little Easter egg ornaments on trees and stuff. But
I mean, it doesn't surprise me that they exist, but I want to know if the Easter Bunny is meant to live in it. Like, would it sit like an angel? Would it like live in the trunk?
Oh, I'm
like,
thinking
branches like a bird.
Is that where the Easter Bunny stashes his stolen eggs?
Oh, clever.
Yeah.
We have figured out Easter, guys. That's it.
We've done it.
We have cracked the codes of commercial Easter.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, 2, 3, 3, 6. Yeah. So yeah, at least people have been getting more than one. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. So obviously we're still in Lent. Have you guys been doing Lent this year? No. I don't think I haven't. That's bad.
I feel like the last year has been hard enough. Why deprive ourselves from?
Okay. Yeah. Fair point. Lucy, are you doing anything for Lent?
I did consider it. What I did do for Lent was Helen at church had given up cakes and sugars and things, and what I did do for Lent was destroy it. And so she did enjoy some Krispy Kreme donuts today. So that's my contribution to Lent, is helping someone, you know, not keep to it. But yeah, I gave up. What I gave up for Lent a few years ago was Lent. I gave it up because it just ended up feeling like a failure for 40 days, where I wasn't going to do something for 40 days and every day I did it. And I just thought, I'll probably just won't do this now. So yeah, but some people really, really stick to it, don't they? And they're really good. A lot of respect for those people, because I just don't have willpower.
Absolutely.
At all.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
What about you, Chris?
I know I haven't done I've not done Lent this year, but since the start of the year, I have been doing like fasting more regularly. Just like, you know, I think like trying to do it once a week or something. Just because I think, yeah, it's beneficial for me. It helps me in my relationship with God. So
Yeah.
I think I am trying to live out the principle of Lent.
Yeah.
I think so. Some people in the chat have been saying no, haha, capitals no. Someone just said the. I'm not too sure what that's in relation to. But yeah, so
I think they're having their own conversation about something completely off.
it's great. It's like we have a live stream here. They're having their own thing over there. So
Just come to chat with the comments.
yeah. But anyway, so the original question, what's been the hardest thing you've given up for Lent? So when you have done Lent, what was the hardest thing you gave up? I think
I don't know, actually. To be honest, I don't think I've ever really given up anything.
No,
ever.
I was thinking the same. I've never really done Lent, but the closest I have done is fasting for prayer.
Yeah.
And I really like my food, so the basic fast for food is really difficult for me.
absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How about you, Lucy?
Tried to give up biting my nails.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager. It didn't work. Still, I know. But I sort of like this Lent, even though I haven't officially given anything up, probably around the time of starting Lent, I decided to make a commitment that when I go to bed at night, so when I get into my bedroom, I make like a conscious decision to not scroll through social media.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah.
So the only thing I do on my phone is check in on my Bible app and make sure my alarm's set for the next morning. Because I was finding, like, you know, you just scroll, don't you? And then you're like, why am I still scrolling?
The endless scroll. Yeah.
So I made that commitment, and I think you're right. Like, you actually having the attitude that you're gonna give stuff up all year, you know, and you're gonna have days when you do that. I think that's quite a good discipline to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it does make you feel better about not doing it. But biting my nails was really hard. Like, not biting them. The actual biting was very easy.
Yes, no, I agree. Yeah, I've started doing that. I charge my phone downstairs. Like, it used to be my alarm clock, but again, the endless scroll, it just catches you out. Yeah, you're like, all right, good night, world, and then it's 11:45 or worse.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
Exactly.
I think that's a good idea to think about. There's a freebie for you guys. Think about maybe something you were thinking of giving up for Lent, and then try and make it happen regularly throughout the year. Just the principle of giving up, you know, sort of self-sacrifice is good for you. It is very, very good for you. All right, and then the last question for you guys tonight. So firstly, what breeds dogs do you guys have? Let me restart my question. That was shocking English. What breed dog? What dog breed is your dog? I'm getting worse. It's the cream egg. Guys, tell us about your dog.
We have a white West Highland Terrier.
She's not little, she's giant.
She's pretty big for a Westie.
For a Westie, she's huge.
But she's currently off screen at the moment.
Lovely.
But she is our little fur baby.
Yeah.
And very much our child.
And you're an air freshener as well.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah. What have you got, Lucy?
So I have a miniature Yorkie who actually is so small that he fits.
It's like a little chicken nugget.
And his name is Rolo.
Rolo.
When we got him, he had a different name, but we decided Rolo was really cute. So it was very similar to what he was before. And we also have two insane border collies, which, if you're not sure what a border collie is, it's the classic black and white sheepdogs that you see in Britain's Got Talent doing all the amazing tricks. But when they're not in Britain's Got Talent doing all the amazing tricks, they are just mad. They are absolutely insane. But we're
anything other than an insane
border collie. Yeah.
It's just...
They're so intelligent, but they are just mad.
So much energy.
They're so intelligent. It just fuels their craziness. Jez has Max is a border collie. Jez's dog, right?
No, he's a Springer.
Springer.
Oh, good grief! Yeah, that's like the evolved one. Like if they were Pokemon, you'd start off with.
And Sprollies are the elite nutcase dog.
Oh yeah.
The elite nutcase.
Yeah, like they are crazy. Sprollies are mad. Like mix the excitement of a Labrador and the craziness of a Springer.
Springer Spaniel and a Collie. Sprolly.
No.
What do they have? Anyway.
They have another one.
They're crazy.
Yeah. They really are, yeah. We've got some, so the people in the chat, we've got cockapoos. Is that not a bison, a besson? A besson? Is that is a besson I'm sure it is.
I can't see that.
B-S-O-N.
B-E-S-O-N. I'm not too sure that could be a spell, but I'm sure that's a. I'm gonna have a look actually. Let's go on Google and find out. Let's go on Wikipedia. That'll give us accurate information.
Ready today?
Oh, all right. I'm gonna try and hold this up to the camera.
Bichon Frise. Yeah, my niece has got a Bichon Frise.
It's one of those TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those TV advert dogs.
Cute little fluff balls, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you get dogs that are bred for jobs?
Yeah.
Then you get the Bichon Frise, which is purely bred just because it looks adorable.
Bred for the job to look adorable, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is its job, to look adorable.
Tell us about your skills. I'm a sheepdog. I can do this. I look pretty. There we go.
That's true. Yeah, it's
adorable. Anyway, so dog technology has advanced now where there is such a thing as dog chocolate. And Lucy, you were saying there are dog Easter eggs now, right? Easter eggs for dogs, friendly for dogs. Guys in the chat, have you heard of this before? The dog Easter eggs. And Tim and Ivana, what do you think about giving your dog a doggy Easter egg?
I mean, Poppy's allergic to pretty much everything in food, so
we tend to not branch out and try a lot of things with her because she has lots of allergies. She's a bit of a princess, really. Actually, she's a bit of a diva. But we might give it a try and see what she thinks.
We might not give her an Easter egg, but we'd give her like some stinky, oily fish.
Yeah, like fish is a favourite thing. So like while we're all having our treats, like on Christmas Day, she gets
anchovies.
She gets anchovies, and that's her Christmas dinner.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we'll do something similar for Easter.
Do you brush her teeth afterwards? Because like if she gets near you, that's gonna be fun.
It's really not fun.
We just lock her outside in the snow. We don't do that.
You guys are responsible youth workers.
We are responsible. Look after your pets, everybody.
There we go. Well, that was well, actually, we haven't heard from you, Lucy. Do you give your dogs Easter eggs? No. Guys in the chat, would you give your dogs a doggy Easter egg? Yes. Okay. Excellent. Well, let us know what happens, because that'll be interesting. I mean, I'm sure they'll find it delicious, but I'll be interested to know what's actually in a doggy Easter egg. But there we go. That was all the stuff we had planned for the Let's Talk segment. So Douglases, thank you so much for tuning in. Youth workers at CCC, they are awesome. Actually, I've heard there's quite a few people moving to Clitheroe, which is cool. People just are moving to Clitheroe. So, guys, if you're new to the area, if you're looking for a youth group to hang out with, there are plenty of awesome ones. Tim and Ivana, Clitheroe Community Church, you'll see it in the slides. Lucy's cell group runs during the week as well. So, plenty of awesome stuff to get involved with. So, feel free to message us and we'll help you out more. But yeah, awesome stuff talking to you guys, Douglases. So, thanks for joining. Enjoy your evening. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
And have you recovered from the cream eggs, Lucy?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, my 2.5 matters. That little half bit there.
The half bit there, yeah.
That was a good challenge.
It was. It's a lot more difficult than you think.
I had a system. I got the next egg out while eating the one I was eating.
I tried to do that, but all my mental focus was focusing on trying to just get my jaws to work and fighting through the sugary pain running through my. You know how the dentists like when you're there and they're counting through your teeth, they're like quadrant 1 fine, 2 fine, 3 fine. I felt like pi, like 3.1478 whatever teeth were just shutting down. So there we go. I'm dramatic, but I don't care. All right, well moving on to our next segment. We've got an awesome video to show you guys. It's in the run up to Easter. It's all about Jesus. And we have an awesome video to show. And then Lucy will be talking to us for a little bit. So I'm going to jump off screen. We're going to play this video now. So check this out. Oh dear. One second. This is if you're still watching on the stream, for some reason we had the video set up, and for some reason it didn't log in. But here we go. Check out the video.
Why do I still have hope? How does anyone still have hope? I have hope because this is nothing new to me. This is what God has seen from the beginning. The greed, the corruption, the pain, the suffering, the anger, the brokenness. Our flawed human hearts break his heart. And he knows that the punishment of sin is death. But he can't bear it. So he sends his own son, his only son, to be crushed under the weight of our sin. Jesus paid the price so that you and I may be made right with God. How much do you have to love someone to do that? And when we say yes to that love, he takes hold of us like this. And when life gets too much and things get so bad and I don't know if I can hold on any longer, he still got me. Let go? He still got you. War? He still got you. Fear? He still got you. Sadness? He still got you. It's cool, eh? He never ever lets us go. I have hope because hope has me.
You got hope. Just like in that video, have you got hope in God? Is he holding on to you? And so even when you let go of him, he's still got you. I wonder if you've ever heard of the 4 points. They're amazing. If you've been anywhere like Soul Survivor or anything like that, then you may have come across them. So they always have a stand and they're always selling wristbands, things like that. Well, I've got one of their 4 points cards here. You can get hold of these. They're quite easy to get online. And basically the 4 points is telling the story of hope, of the gospel that God has given to us. So it starts off with a heart, and the heart represents that God loves you, that he loves you so, so much. You are so important to him. The second picture that there is of a X. And the X, just like in that video, represents that we get things wrong. Christians call this sin, okay? It's a really small word, and there's S-I-N. The I is in the middle because sin is when we put ourselves as the most important. Now, sometimes it's good to say, actually, right now I need to look after myself because I'm stressed, because I'm anxious, because I'm really tired. But it isn't talking about that kind of putting yourself first. It's talking about when we make decisions that mean other people suffer because we wanted to make ourselves better at something. It means when we decide that instead of doing the right thing, that we decide that we're going to do the wrong thing because that maybe to us is more beneficial. It's about saying I'm the most important thing in the universe, rather than saying God is the most important person in the universe and I need to follow what he says. So when we get stuff wrong, that breaks our relationship with God. And so the problem with that is that our relationship, when it's broken, we can't then be friends with God anymore, because we've said we want to do it our own way. And so the next picture is of the cross, and that's what we're remembering over the Easter time, the cross. And the cross represents Jesus, obviously, if you know the story, dying. And he didn't just die because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He didn't die because people hated him. Those were the mechanics of how he got to the cross, but they weren't the reason. The reason he died was because there had to be a sacrifice. Just like in Narnia, if you've seen the film Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, someone had to die because of what Edmund did. And it wasn't Edmund that died, it was Aslan. And Jesus, just like that, he took our place and he died on the cross. And just like in Narnia, he didn't stay dead. That's what we celebrate on Easter Sunday, isn't it? He didn't stay dead, he came back to life, showing that he not only had defeated death, but he had defeated that punishment for sin. And so the final picture is a question mark, because this is what Christians believe. We believe that God loves us. We believe that God loves everybody, but that we all get things wrong. But Jesus died for everybody. But the final piece is what we're going to do about it. Now that you know, or maybe you already knew, that God loved you, that you've got things wrong, but Jesus died for you, the final step is to say, what am I going to do about it? Are you going to go, that's a load of rubbish, and carry on with your life and reject it? Or are you going to say, I need to think about that. I need to say yes to God and to say, actually, thank you for what you've done. I'm sorry for what I do. And I want to follow you and start putting you first. Because by doing that, we live the right way. We do the right things. We might not get it right all the time, because we're still people, but we're following his example. So these point cards are brilliant. They're really, really good. If you already know Jesus and you want to explain to a friend about who he is and what he did, 4 points are fantastic for explaining that. And it helps you to understand the 4 very simple parts to the Christian message. So I want to leave that with you over Easter. We've talked lots about Easter eggs and bunnies and chickens and all the rest of it. But as I said earlier, actually, the bunnies and the eggs and all, they have absolutely nothing to do with what we're celebrating on Resurrection Sunday. They are fun and we enjoy it. But the real point was that God loved you so much that he died in your place so you could be friends with him and so that you can be with him forever. And that's the celebratory use. That's the greatness of God. And so I want to leave you with that thought as I pray now. It may be that, do you know what, you want to say, yeah, this time round, this Easter, as much as I love all the fun, I want to put Jesus at the centre of my Easter celebration. I want to thank him for what he's done. It might be you want to go away and carry on thinking about it, and it might be you want to just reject it, and that's your choice. God gives you that choice to make, because he's not going to force you to be his friend, because that's not friendship, is it? You can't force people to like you, but you can offer them your friendship, and it's up to them to choose. So I'm going to pray and ask God to look after us over this break coming up. And I'm also going to pray and ask God to help you consider the most important thing over this time. So let's pray. Father God, I just thank you for all that you did 2,000 years ago. God, I thank you. Not only did you come to earth and mingle with us and get to know us even more than you already did. Not only did you walk on the planet, not only did you experience the pain and the hurt and all the things that human beings go through, but then you chose to go through the most agonizing, horrific death that you could have, just so we could be friends with you again. And I just pray, God, that as this time comes when we celebrate over the Easter weekend, that you would remind us the most important thing, the most important factor, the only reason that we're celebrating, the reason that it changes from what day every year is because of when and where you were going to die at that time. God, I just pray that you would open our eyes to how amazing that sacrifice was. Be with us over this break, God. Keep us safe. Help us to enjoy the loosening of some of the restrictions, so maybe we can see people we haven't been able to see for a while, and bring us back together again. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for that, Lucy. That was awesome. That got me hyped for the real reason for the season. That's often a Christmas phrase, but yeah, it's Jesus. It's always Jesus. So yeah, awesome stuff to think about, guys, and to just make part of our life. So yeah, thank you so much, Lucy. That was awesome. So, notices, updates, stuff going on. So firstly, if you don't follow us on social media already, we are there all over the place. So on the outro slides, you'll see where our username tag thing is. That's exactly what it's called. But yeah, follow Ribble Valley Youth, RVY, RVY, I think, if that's how you say it. And on the TikTok, the Instagram, social media, like the page. Parents, if you're watching, you can find out more info on our Facebook page. We'll be posting to that more often. And also sign up to our beautiful website, rvyouth.org, because it's a masterpiece. Why wouldn't you want to? But sign up.
Yeah, get on it.
Yeah, what she said. But
yeah, what I said while I froze.
well, that's it. But signing up on a website means you're signing up to get involved with RVY Gaming. So if you're watching and you want to get involved with the gaming stuff, signing up on the website is how you get involved with that. You also sign up to all of the newsletters, the updates, and all of that. So speaking of updates, the next live stream is going to be, I believe we said April the 30th. I'm pretty sure that's the last Friday of the month. So
I'm pretty sure that's when it is. Yeah,
it is. So the 30th. The 30th is the last Friday of the month. That is when we are back on our next stream, and by that point, hopefully, people will the lockdown rules will be reduced again. But yeah, we are planning to do some detached youth work. So what that means basically for you guys is that if you're around in town after school or on the weekends, so will we. We will be out there doing some stuff. The Castle Park is a pretty great place to meet up, isn't it? So
it is good.
Yeah, so we'll be out and about. Stay connected on our newsletters, on Facebook, on social media. We will get the words out. We will tell you on Minecraft. We'll tell you about our next game after this. But yeah, stay up to date. We will tell you when we are out and about, because it'll be cool to actually hang out in real life. And sometimes you just need... Sometimes after a busy day, after a stressful day, you just need to just hang out and do something daft or have a laugh. And that's what we're looking forward to doing. So stay tuned for that. RVY will be out in the tune, as the Geordies would say.
Tune.
The tune. Out in a tune. Wait, that's more Scottish, isn't it, than Geordie? I don't know where in the UK you'll hear that. Or it might just be me. But anyway, moving very swiftly on. RVY Gaming, we have been kicking off with Minecraft and Among Us. We focused a bit more on Minecraft because there's just so much more you can do with it. But very soon, we will be starting Rocket League. Yeah, Rocket League, the League of Rockets. I don't know how else you can explain that. So we will be updating on the newsletter about that. So if you want to get involved with the Rocket League gaming sessions, let us know in the comments now and we'll start preparing for that. Let us know on social media. Keep in touch. Parents, if you want more information, again, we are here to talk and explain ourselves as responsible youth workers. So you can talk to us on the website. You can talk to us through the churches. Find out more information that way. Everything is fully as it should be. So yeah, Rocket League coming soon. I don't think I've missed anything else.
I don't think you have either. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's quite good.
Thank you.
Give yourself
Yeah, where I am terrible at eating cream eggs, I make up for it in notices and announcements.
And that in itself is a ministry position, being able to do notices.
That's it. I'm sure there'll be people watching just thinking, what the heck was this? But
I know. It's a good thing they don't come to the planning meetings, really, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah, I think that's all the notices. Yeah, so follow on social media on the website. Rocket League will be starting soon, and hopefully soon we'll be doing some detached work, youth work in town. Not the toon, the town. Yeah, that is pretty much everything. So, from Lucy and myself, have an awesome Easter break. Have lots of Easter chocolate eggs. If you have another theory about why the Easter Bunny brings eggs, let us know. But have an awesome time. Remember, it's all about Jesus. We love you. God bless you. See you again soon. See ya. Bye.